Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make one Yoni natural soap and one face bar natural soap. These are my top two sellers and I want to get straight into the video. So right here we have the all natural soap base that we use. So starting with the gold milk is the all natural soap, and we have the clear all natural soap. So with the clear all natural soap, it helps with the color. It makes your color pop out more. And with the white soap base, it gives your skin a more soft feeling when you're in the shower. So I'm going to start off with the Yoni soap. So you're going to need 3 soap pouring pitchers to put all 3 soap base in to help fill up one of these. So what we do is I start off with the clear soap because I use it to put at the bottom. So what I do, I cut them up. Little by little. The more you cut it, the more it'll get, the more you cut it, them small, the more faster it'll take to get, milk. So I'm going to do the same with these two. I'm going to cut and chop, and I'll get back with you guys when I'm done. This is the last soap bar for this soap. I'm just cutting up. I'm just preparing it. So when the other two is done. So you guys will need 3 soap base to make a full soap bar. So we have a soap milk. It's melted. So what I'm going to do is just mix it because it still has little chunks of soap. So I'm just mixing it to get the chunk out. Okay, Hot Girl Summer, and I used a hot pink mica. I used the hot pink mica to create the Hot Girl Summer Yoni soap. So what I do is just take a little bit of mica and I pour it inside the soap. I don't put too much because I don't want it to look like it's chunks of color. So what I'm going to do is stir it up. See that I'm trying to not give this. See? Now I'm going to pour it inside the soap mold. Nice and slow. So what I'm going to do now is use this alcohol spray. Well, I got this spray bottle and it got alcohol in it. I'm going to just give it a nice little spray to get rid of the bubbles. I'm sorry. Not too much. You see how the bubbles going away? You don't want to put too much alcohol, just a little bit, just to make the bubbles go away. You see how it just went away? Now I'm going to put our second soap base inside the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. While that is in the microwave, I'm going to finish cutting up the third soap base. Okay, our second soap base is done. Now, before I start with that, I'm going to place the third soap base in for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, I'm going to stir it. Still got chunks of soap. And be mindful, you can use any soap color, whatever soap color you desire, you can use. I just used the hot pink to give it like a brighter look. And plus, this is my top favorite, #1 seller. Now I'm going to use some more pink mica. Give it a nice stir. Now you see with the white soap, it gives it like a light pink, but with the light soap, it gives it like a hot pink. Make sure it's nice. Now, these are the essential oils that I use for the Yoni soap. I use the tea tree oil. It helps with the pH balance and vaginal bacteria. And this is lavender. I'm sorry, essential oil. It helps with the discharge. So I use the tea tree oil first. I use about 2 drops of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil. I'm sorry, guys. Just a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to pour it in the soap mold just yet, only because I'm trying to wait until the soap get a little bit dry. As you can tell, it's getting dry. Not just yet, though. So I'm going to wait a minute to pour it in here. Use some of the mica. And you guys, you really don't need a measuring cup as long as you know how much you use. I do recommend you using a measuring cup in case you don't know how much to use. But I make these like 50 times a day, so. But if you are using a measuring cup, you make sure you don't use nothing but a pinch. Now I'm going to add the lavender essential oil. Two drops of that. Okay. Now we're going to add the second soap base inside the soap mold to give it like a little swirl. Now we're going to use some alcohol to get rid of the bubbles. Now for the third soap base, I'm going to wait a while to pour it inside just to give this time to dry so it can give it like a more swirly look when I cut it. So now this is the last soap base that we're finna pour. As you can see the swirl, look at the swirl, it's so pretty. Alright, now I'm going to just give it a little spray at the top to get rid of the bubbles. And before I pour the third layer, before I pour this third layer, I let it sit for about 3 minutes just to give it like a little swirl when you cut it, as you guys want to see once the soap is done, once the soap is hardened up. Now for the top, I use some organic herbs, the calendula. Now for the top, I use the organic herbs, the calendula flower. I use a little bit for the top to give it, you know, decorations. And it also helps for your vagina as well. Okay, you guys, so that is how you make a Yoni soap. I'm going to set this to the side for it to dry. For the drying, it takes about 5 hours to dry. I let mine sit overnight for it to fully dry, just so when I cut it, it won't be still moist and it won't look so, you know, still like it's melting. I mean, still like it's, you know, getting dry. So I'll let it sit overnight. So I'm just going to sit this to the side. I'm going to clean my area and start with the turmeric face bar. So I will be back with you guys shortly. Okay guys, so now we're back with the face bar, face and body bar. This bar is made with turmeric powder, and with the turmeric, you guys know that it helps with dark spots, stretch marks, brighten the skin. It has like really good benefits towards your skin, and it's highly recommend to use. A lot of people use it and I get real good reviews with making this soap. It's very easy and simple, and I'm just going to get right into the video. So I start with the clear soap as well with this. I use it for the bottle, and what I'm just going to do is just cut it up. So I'm just gonna finish cutting this up, and I'm gonna cut this up, this soap bar up as well, and I will get back with you guys with further instructions. So we're back. I cut up the clear soap base. I'm about to place it inside the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then I'm going to cut the third soap base while this is in the microwave. Now I'm just going to place the second soap base inside the microwave as well. Put it on for 1 minute and 30 seconds. While that is in the microwave, I'm going to give this a nice stir. Make sure all the soap is melted. So for this part, I'm going to add my turmeric inside the clear soap base, so the turmeric can be at the bottom of the soap. I'm going to get this size spoon and just scoop. Use this much, not a lot, but enough for the product to work. Give it a stir. To pour the soap inside the soap mold. Add my alcohol to get rid of the bubbles. You see? Pushing it in. All right. Now we're going to check on this soap. Take this soap out and just prep it. Just stirring it up to get rid of the chunks. So I add my colors just to give it, like, you know, a cute look. So I'm just gonna add some orange mica. It's gonna give it a creamy look. See. Now I'm going to let this soap sit for about 3 minutes. I'm going to continue to cut my third soap base up, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I'm done. Now I'm going to place the third soap base inside the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds. Oh, what's that? Okay, now we're going to add the second soap base inside. Alcohol, get rid of the bubbles. Now we're going to wait on the third soap base and let it sit for 3 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so for the last part, this is the last soap base. Now, I'm going to add 1 drop of tea tree oil just to give this soap a little smell, so it won't smell like turmeric. And this tea tree oil is okay for the face and body as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit of green mica to give it a little color, just a little bit, and give it a nice stir. Alright, and then I'm going to let this sit for 3 minutes, and I'll be right back to you. This is the third soap base, and what I'm going to do is just insert it slowly. Alright, get my alcohol. Get the bubbles away. And there you have it. So today we created the Yoni soap. As you can see, it's dried up just a little bit. And we created the face bar soap, the turmeric face bar glow base bar soap. I'm going to let it sit for, I think I'm gonna let it sit for overnight. Then tomorrow I'm going to come back and cut it to let you see the final results. So I hope you guys like this so far, and we'll be back tomorrow with part 2. Hey y'all, welcome back. So we're back, and this is the result that we came out. This is the turmeric face bar, and this is the Hot Girl Summer Yoni bar. This this is the face and body bar. I'm sorry, but okay. Now what we're gonna do is take the soap mold. It's okay if some come off. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Look how pretty. Yes. Now what you're gonna do, you can find any soap cutter on Amazon, which is gonna be in the vendor's list as well. And as you can see, it's easy for it to cut. It's gonna cut out 9 bars. So here we go. Alright, okay, we're done cutting, and this is the final outcome. Look how pretty it is. So pretty. And you should get 9 bars to sell. A hot girl summer. Okay. Now we're gonna cut the face and body bar. Now we're gonna cut the turmeric face and body bar. So we're gonna take it out. Okay. Here's the result. So pretty. Outcome. So pretty.
I can do it in the end.
Okay, you guys, that is the end of this video. So today we went over how to make Yoni soap. We went over how to make the face and body bar, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was I hope I was informative enough for you guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to contact me. My information will be in the ebook as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and until next time, bye.